Are you serious? Are you serious? This is horrendous. This is shocking. This is sad. Chicago is in a crisis of a national importance, and it's being ignored, folks. Now, Heidi has constantly, on her Rachel's Heart broadcast, every week she brings up how many people have been shot and killed in Chicago, and prays for the families and prays for the city, because it's a state of emergency. This is a state of emergency. It is safer in Baghdad. It is safer in Kabul. It is safer in Mosul, maybe. 99 people were shot in the last 7 days in Chicago. You heard me. 99 shot. 24 dead. 13, excuse me, here's this, okay. There has been nearly 100 individuals that were shot in the city of Chicago in less than a week, despite Chicago having some of the most restrictive gun control laws in the nation, okay? Nearly 100 people, actually 99 people, shot in Chicago in less than a week, pushing the number of people shot this year to just over 2,500 in the city of Chicago. 800 more people have been shot in Chicago than they were this time last year, which is insane to think that 1,700 have been shot by the early August of last year. But 800 more, 2,500 people shot between last Friday afternoon and early Thursday morning. 99 people were shot in the city of Chicago. 24 of them are dead. At least 9 people were shot and killed on Monday alone. 9. This was the deadliest day in Chicago in 13 years, according to the Chicago Tribune data. Among the wounded that day was a 10-year-old boy shot in the back as he played in front of his porch. The number of shooting victims in Chicago now is 2,514. Last year it was 1,725. The city has not seen this level of gun violence since the 1990s, and it wasn't this bad. A trend, the police department is saying, look, they can't deal with it. I mean, it's out of control. And you might say, well, they got to get the guns off the street. That's the problem. They didn't get the guns off the street. They took the guns from the law-abiding citizens. Chicago, you can't have a gun. It's the most strictest gun laws in this nation, and it has the highest murders and shootings than any city in the nation. It is worse than Baltimore. It is worse than Detroit. It is worse than Miami. It is worse than Houston. It is worse than Atlanta. It is worse than LA. It is worse than New York. Chicago in a crisis. So the push for stricter gun laws would only disarm the American public and allow the criminals completely full reign to do as they please, which is what's happening in the city of Chicago. This is unbelievable. It is not being addressed by the President of the United States. His own hometown, it is not being addressed. It's just not. It's barely being reported, and I'm having to bring it here to you today because this is serious. I am pleading the blood of Jesus over the children of Chicago. I mean, they can't even go to the playground. They can't even walk down the street. They can't even play in their front lawn. One man was killed Monday because a stray bullet went through his window while he was sitting at the dinner table eating dinner. Innocent people are being shot, murdered in the madness. Days of Noah. The earth will become so violent, just like it was in the days of Noah. Jesus said it would be like that in the last days. We are there. We are there. Are you saved? Please pray for Chicago. Pray for Chicago. Pray for this country. Pray one for another. And if you're not saved, give your life to Jesus Christ and don't be left behind. Time is running out.